Welcome to the experiment designed to explore the process of tofu formation from soy milk. Tofu, a versatile and nutritious plant-based protein source, undergoes a fascinating transformation under specific conditions. In the experiment, we aim to investigate several fundamental questions pertaining to the production of tofu. Here's the central questions for our experiment. What substance turns soy milk to tofu? What chemical reaction involved when turning soy milk to tofu? What factors in reaction could affect tofu? Why unheated soy milk failed to turn soy milk to tofu? Our hypothesis is tofu is a plant-based food with relatively high protein content. In the process of making tofu, soy milk needs to be heated first before the coagulant is added. Heating can turn the protein soy milk from a folded three-dimensional structure to a chain structure. When the coagulant is added, the ions in the coagulant can aggregate chain-structured protein and cause the precipitation of protein. Now, let's dive into the experiment itself. Our experiment aims to understand the chemical process involved in tofu production. We'll explore how heating soy milk and adding a coagulant influence protein structure and ultimately result in tofu formation. Before we proceed with the experiment, let's prepare our materials. Here's what we need: soybeans, blender, white vinegar, strainer, pot or saucepan, water, weight or heavy object. Now, let's walk through the experiment steps. Step 1. Begin by placing soybeans and pure water in a blender and blending them thoroughly until the smooth soybean milk is obtained. Step 2. Divide the filtered soybean milk evenly into two bowls, one labeled with a blue label, representing the control group that will not be heated, and the other labeled with a red label, representing the treatment group that will be heated until boiling. Step 3. Prepare the coagulant by mixing water and white vinegar. This coagulant will facilitate the solidification of proteins in the soy milk, leading to the formation of tofu. Step 4. Add an equal amount of prepared coagulant from Step 3 to both bowls of soy milk. Blend the mixture thoroughly to ensure the coagulant fully reacts with the proteins in the soy milk. Step 5. Compare coagulation in heated and unheated soy milk. Heated milk quickly solidifies upon adding coagulant, while unheated milk shows minimal change. This indicates heated milk's protein aggregation essential for tofu formation, absent in unheated milk. Next, we move on to forming tofu. Step 6. Proceed with the heated soybean milk to assess its ability to form tofu. Transfer the deposition into the tofu mold. Step 7. Apply pressure to expel excess water from the deposition. Step 8. After about 15 minutes, open the tofu mold to reveal the formed tofu. After the experiment, let's revisit the central questions. Question 1. What substance transformed the soy milk to tofu? Coagulant, like white vinegar, transforms soy milk into tofu. Other common coagulants include calcium sulfate, nigra, and gypsum. They aid in protein and fat bonding to form curds in tofu production. Question 2. What chemical reactions are involved? Vinegar's acidity and heat cause protein denaturation and aggregation in soy milk, forming a network that traps water, fat, and other components, yielding tofu. Lowering the soy milk's pH with vinegar unfolds protein, allowing them to interact and coagulate into solid curds. Question 3. What factors affect tofu formation? In the experiment, several factors may influence tofu quality, such as the type and quantity of a coagulant. Greater coagulant amounts yield firmer tofu, while lesser amounts result in a softer texture. Soy milk temperature and curd formation time are also crucial. Furthermore, the duration of coagulant mixing affects protein distribution and bonding. Question 4. Why does unheated soy milk fail to form tofu? Heat is important in tofu production. It unravels soy proteins, exposing water-attracting and water-repelling parts, and reveals salt-hydryl groups that facilitate protein bonding. This preparation primes protein to form a network with vinegar. Without heat, soy milk stays liquid, failing to transform into tofu. And there you have it, the science behind the tofu manufacturing.